Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you possibly the worst week that I have ever had trading Forex. It's one of those moments where I didn't particularly want to sit down in front of this camera today, and I've actually been probably dreading this moment for a few days. But I have rised up to the occasion just for you guys to show you what it's really like when you are going through a severe period of drawdown. I'm going to share with you the raw reality of what it's like going through different trading emotions, the elements of trading psychology that can literally make or break a trader. Because basically I have had a terrible week trading, and as a result, I have taken a huge loss this week of 9 trades on my account. Risking 0.3% on my funded account with the Fivers means that I'm down just over 3% on my account. It's massive. There have been trades that have just been unfortunate. There have been trades that have been emotionally fueled that I am not proud of. And I'm going to share with you a breakdown of those on the computer in just a moment. And if you're new to my channel, if this is the first time you're watching my videos, my name is Emily, and on Mindfully Trading, I share my journey as I grow and develop as a Forex trader. It's not all about the Lamborghinis. It's not all about the private swimming pools. This is the reality of trading. It's hard work, it's dedication, it's patience, it's focus, and it's being able to battle through when it gets really tough, which is what it is about for me personally, this week especially. If you want to see what that's like, if you want to follow me, make sure you subscribe to the video below. And please, if you're watching this now, please do give me a like. If there's ever a time I need a like on my video, it is this one. Let's get into it. Hey guys, I thought I may as well get stuck into this video by jumping onto the computer and showing you some of the losing trades I've taken this week. So the trading strategy that I have been trading has been a day trading based strategy. It combines the daily time frame, the 4-hourly time frame, and trade execution is carried out on the 15-minute time frame. Now, I have been utilizing a lot of concepts that I've learned with ICT, the Inner Circle Trader, who gives away a lot of free material on YouTube, and I definitely recommend him, so do check that out if you've not come across him or if you want some more information about that. His methods are really compelling. There's a lot of truth there and definitely a way to gain an edge over the markets. I myself have been experiencing that up until this week. I've been doing really well with it. But trading is a personal journey, and for me, one of the biggest problems I've been encountering lately that has really come to light for me this week is the fact that I'm struggling to balance trading full-time with also being a full-time mother. I have a 1-year-old son who is amazing, and I really love being there for him. I don't want to put him into nursery or anything like that at the moment, but I am trying to balance that with trading, and it's really difficult. And so, although there are many people out there who will say that you shouldn't change a strategy, you should stick with your strategy, and that's what I try to do, this week is evident to me now that I need to change it, because the biggest problem and cause of my red trades this week has been an emotional response to the fact that I keep missing out on opportunities because I just haven't on the charts enough, I haven't had the time, or I'm getting into them preemptively from a place of FOMO, a fear of missing out. And that all started for me on Sunday night. I got into 2 trades when the market opened on Sunday evening, which for me was around about 11 o'clock at night. I did this on my phone in bed, which isn't the best start. You can't really make brilliant decisions from analysis on a tiny, tiny screen. But I got into a trade here on Australian dollar, US dollar short, which throughout the early morning of Monday went straight up to my stop. And I did the same thing on Euro USD. So I also kind of over-leveraged there by taking $2 positions, which didn't work out in the end. Now, Monday morning, I woke up to this result, and it wasn't a good way to start the week. Why I decided to get in at that time as well, not entirely sure. It's been an incredibly messy week. But again, I guess it comes down to this problem with time management for me, because basically, I get up about 4:30 in the morning. I have a very busy morning routine. I see my husband off to work. I get my little boy up. I get him sorted out, changed, fed. If you're a parent, you know the drill. It's pretty time intensive. And that period in the morning is ordinarily when I would trade. But I'm finding it really difficult to just slot that in somewhere. And something else that kicked off a kind of frustrating, emotionally fueled response for me on the Monday as well is that from my weekly watch list, I had an analysis carried out on pound yen. So this was the trade that I had planned. It was based on a combination of the daily and the 4-hourly time frame. I had this blue area here highlighted, which is a fair value gap for the 4-hourly time frame. It's an ICT concept where price is likely to return to, which would make a potential good opportunity to get into a trade. So on the 15-minute time frame, I had this planned out. Now I drew this trade plan when price was back here, which meant that from when I planned this, it perfectly went up. It would have perfectly entered me into the trade and it would have dropped down to my 3R target. However, Monday morning, I saw that I had 2 losers and I completely forgot that I had this plan drawn out and I didn't set the trade. So when I came back to this later on Monday, I saw this missed opportunity and I was really frustrated with myself. I was frustrated I'd missed it, frustrated because I'd taken some losers and missed this good winner. And that just kind of kicked off a very emotional start for me on the week. And unfortunately, I just wasn't centered enough to actually see it, because this is the problem when you go through these periods of drawdown. The way trading psychology kicks in is we can all understand what these emotions are called. We all know what FOMO is. Sometimes knowing what it is, it just isn't enough. It's when you are in that state of mind, you're not responding from a place of logic, you're responding from a place of emotion. So it can be really difficult to recognize that you are emotional and then to step out of it and just stop it. And that's what it's been like for me. It's taken me probably up until now, when I have been planning this video and how I'm going to share it with you, to realize just how emotional I got this week. So I guess the best way to show you how that's impacted my funded account with the 5%ers is to show you how it has impacted it on the dashboard. And if you missed my last video, the 5%ers have had a complete revamp of their ecosystem. They've had a lot of improvements and upgrades being carried out. They now offer something called a high stakes program, as well as their instant funding program. So if you are a swing trader and you are looking for a long-term funding option, they provide it, and that's what I'm currently doing. If you are a day trader or a scalper and you want to be able to make profits quickly, they also offer a funding option for that too. They really are a great company, and I definitely recommend them as a prop firm if you're looking for funding to help you to make more money with your trading. I have got a link below where you can have a look at the programs they have on offer. You can get some more information, and I've also got a coupon code, so make sure you check that out. But here is their new dashboard. Over time, I've done a few different challenges with them, so I'm just going to load up my current challenge now. Oh, look at that. That is terrible. Look at that graph. See, I started with $20,000 back in February of this year. And I had a choppy start, as you can see. I went into drawdown quite a bit, battled with that, managed to get into a really nice flow, moving up, a bit of a dip, moving up, another dip, moving up. Keeping that momentum going in the right direction with discipline, with patience, with focus. This week, look at that, from the 7th of March, it's just totally dropped down and it's put me into drawdown on that account again. So it really has been a disastrous week for me for trading and for my funded account challenge. So as it stands, I am currently down just over about, I think, 1.5% on the account. I have got some clawing back to do, but fortunately I do have time on my side. The 5%ers give quite a lot of time for their instant funding accounts, and for this challenge in particular, it doesn't expire until July. So I have got the rest of March and I've got another 3 months left to be able to turn this around. Trying not to focus too much on that date because that adds pressure, but just keep reminding myself I have got time, I've got plenty of time. What I need to do is sort out my head. That is, more often than not, the biggest challenge when it comes to trading is mindset and psychology. So for me, I'm going to have a break. I really need it. I'm going to take a break and just sort of find my center again. But in terms of my strategy itself, I don't think that trading the way I like to trade, the way that was working day trading, I don't think that I'm able to really do that right now because I just simply do not have the time. Against my will, I'm going to have to alter my strategy somehow. And I think this may involve stepping back to the larger time frames, maybe even just focusing on the weekly and the daily and just really swing trading, having some larger stops and holding trades for quite a while. I'm going to give it some thought and I'm going to share that process with you guys, because being a trader is about adapting. It's about constantly trying to move forwards. It's about adapting to be able to meet the markets, to be able to meet your own lifestyle and what you can do realistically. And it's about not giving up. So those of you who like to see how I get on with my funded account, this is the latest update. Not the one I would like to share with you, but hey, this is the reality of trading. If you've enjoyed it, please let me know by liking this video. Comment below with any tips you may have, or if you have a similar experience. It's always great to connect with you to know I'm not alone in this. And if you want to carry on watching these videos, make sure you subscribe as well, and I'll catch you in my next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.